I was I was not recording, y'all, that whole time. I had a whole fucking TikTok and I was not recording that time. So I must admit that was not meant for me to put up there. That whole time I was talking down and I was not. Anyway, so I was talking about this situation. How do you guys feel about somebody coming to your house and announce? Write in the comments below. Let me know if you told somebody that they're welcome to come over at any time. And if you listen to my podcast, which is off on Monday social media, drop out on every platform. If you have told somebody that they can come over unannounced, does that mean that they have the right to come over when they want to? Hell no. What that means is I need for you to call me before you come over, to wait for me to tell you, all right, I'm going to come through. Now, if you come through without announcing yourself, that's on you. If you come through without me knowing, that's on you. And even if I am home, I'm not obligated to answer my door because you did not call me. I'm not going to answer my motherfucking door. Period. All right? That's that on that. Am I wrong for that, though? Am I wrong for that? Because I truly believe I grew up in a household where you make it known. You say, hey, I'm coming over. I'm going to be through. You know, what time you going to be there. You lighten up the grill. You know what I'm saying? You don't sit on people's beds. I just grew up in a household where it was just like that, period. Take your shoes off. You know what I'm saying? You sit there. You don't follow nobody around. You know, unless they call you in. That's just how I was raised. My parents is big country, so I got a lot of Southern in me, which is probably the reason why I want to go back to my Southern roots, which is in Georgia. If anybody know any good places and black people in Georgia, please let me know. I am manifesting my way down there, and we'll get into manifesting too while we on this topic here, right? So. For me, I want to share with you about manifesting, okay? So manifesting is so easy if you put your mind to it. Basically, all you have to do is just really have intentions on doing something for the greater good. You know, something that's higher above yourself. And what I mean is to manifest something with pure intention. Have love surrounding it. Don't manifest that you want Cheryl's man, okay? That's Cheryl's man. And you may not even want Cheryl's man. Just because Cheryl's man looks good to you does not mean anything. That's Cheryl's man because that's Cheryl's man. That's what's wrong with people half the time. Why some things don't go right. Because we always try to take somebody else's. We always in somebody else's business. And we ain't even taking care of our own. And we worried about them and we want what they have. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Unless we polyamorous and we out there doing that. But even with that, I speaking on poly, I gotta say this. Me being a queer Cancerian, okay, and I didn't even get to do my whole title. So yeah, I am off on Mondays. This is me, a queer Cancerian, C. Nicole. You're listening to the Raw and the Real. That I was recording without recording it. But anyway, what I truly believe in being poly is this, and this is my whole philosophy of it. I would consider to put myself in a polyamorous relationship if I'm the top dog. You can go out, you can see and date who you want to. Don't bring them back home. Do whatever it is that you want to do. Don't bring them back home. I'm top dog. If they call the phone while I'm there, and I'm like, you know, and we have our time, we got schedules and situations. Hey, I'm home with Bae. I'll talk to you later. You know what I'm saying? Be respectable. Be mindful of it. Am I wrong for that? Is there something wrong with that? Is there something wrong with that? Seriously, I've really been thinking about it, and I said to myself, I could see myself in a polyamorous relationship. However, don't bring that stuff, don't bring it home. And if it's coming to the part about being sexual and stuff like that, if you want to, we just gonna have to get tested because I'm not going to be going through all that all the time. Now, I had a conversation with someone and we went through this, and the main thing was being afraid of catching a disease or something like that. So I'm like, then it's not for you, because if that's what you're going to be worried about, whatever. We live in a pandemic right now. So the last thing on my mind is anything less than, okay? However, most of the majority of the time is based on trust, okay? I truly believe a person can be in a polyamorous relationship if they're broken. I don't believe you can be in a polyamorous relationship if you're broken, because I believe that that's your outlet. But I'm not even getting on that because I'm not a doctor or anything like that. But anywho, that's what I view as my own poly, is you can go ahead but it's here. You know what I'm saying? It's not no everything, and the majority of the time it's not even sex. You might just want to go out and hang out with this person and have some dates and stuff like that. But yeah, I can see that, but I'm the main thing. Keep the main thing the main thing. Now, am I open to it? Hey, it's easier said than done. That's what I'm going to say about that. I don't even know how I got on that conversation. But we just flowing, because that's what we do here on the Raw and the Real. And that's why it's called the Raw and the Real, because we just flow the way that the current go. Okay. So, manifestation. Okay. I must we're going to manifest the person that's going to be down with that. But, yeah, stop trying to be manifesting over somebody else's stuff. You can't have that. And why we can't be real? Hold on, let me adjust my fit. Why we can't be real with each other? Why we can't be 100% honest with each other as human beings? If you don't want to be with someone, just say it. You know, I don't think this is going to work. You're a cool person and all, but I really want to know why people don't say it. People can say because they want to keep you on the side, because they see something. Just say we can be friends then, and keep it at that. You know, don't just, if you see us as friends, then say see us as friends. That's it. It's simple. I think people who ghost people, they have an abandonment issue where they feel that that's right and proper to do, and it's easier to just not have to say goodbye to someone. You know, when you can just pick it up and say, oh, now I want to talk. I want to hang out with that person. Now I'm gonna keep that same energy, D. Keep that same energy that you had last week. Okay? Me, as I know I eat. Okay? So, anywho, yeah, keep that rolling. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody finna be, come on now. We adults here. I'm 40 years old. And then you sit here talking ghost and what? You would be Goldberg or something? I'm just saying. But, yeah, we need to be honest as adults, as human beings. I'm like that. I'm straightforward. I want to say it again because I wasn't recording. I am a Cancer Sun, Capricorn Moon, Leo Rising, Leo and Venus, Scorpio, Uranus and Scorpio. I'm all that in a bag of chips. So, but I'm on my Leo stuff today, and the waxing moon is in Gemini, and this weekend it will be in Cancer. So I suggest anybody who's doing anything today that you just hold off making any big decisions, hold off doing anything major, and on Saturday wait to do it. I would say Saturday chill out with your family, but on Monday is when you should start doing those things with decisions, getting out there, going to the movies and stuff like that. I believe when you start working, doing things with intention, which is intention on the moon, things will flow a whole lot better. Things will be out there a whole lot better. Maybe that's the reason why I couldn't get things going and get stuff started, is because the moon is in freaking Gemini, and it's just, wanting to be lazy today. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why I'm so tired and so lethargic today. Anyway, girl, and then I couldn't get the dang camera to work, and then come to find out it was just a lot that was going on. So we're going to manifest with our intentions. We're going to set things that's on above as well as below, and let it be known that the stuff that we are sowing, we shall reap. So that's what we're doing when you manifest, especially with it being in a new moon. You're setting those efforts. You're planting those seeds and watching those seeds grow. Okay, so I've been getting these downloads that this season that I'm in right now is all about growth. It is all about growth, transformation, and growth. That's it. and I'm transforming. That's why I switched my name from Awful Mondays to the Queer Cancerian, which is going to slowly, I'm still trying to get into that. So it's good to be known as the Queer Cancerian. Now, with me being Christian and then me going to the church, people are going to be like, what do you mean queer? It take it as it resonates, honey. That's just what it is, okay? I don't have time to sit here and write a whole story drawn out. And if you see me doing that, it's like I'm working too at the same time. But this is my passion. My passion is this here. To talk to you all, to explore and let you know how it is to be black, queer, non-binary, who grew up in the church and was forced to date men because that was something that was looked on as something that we had to do, but I really wasn't happy with it. And then I was struggling with my sexuality because I was afraid of going to hell, and I wasn't happy. And I'm like, if God loves me and I'm not happy doing this, and it has nothing to do with my sexuality as far as me being molested as a child, but it has a lot to do with what it is that I chose, that I'm comfortable with, that this is what I want to be, that there is men that I'm attracted to, but they just don't do anything for me. And that doesn't make me any different or any weird. It just makes me real. It just makes me real. Guys, men, they're attractive. I'm not going to be the one that lie. I'm still a woman at the end of the day. I'm just masculine presenting. You know what I mean? You heard me? And yeah, I have people ask that question a lot. What do you mean by queer? What do you mean by heterosexual? You know what I'm saying? Well, that means I'm really, what do you mean by it? What do you mean by it? What do you mean by queer? Take it as it resonates. Whatever it is to you is what it is to you. Whatever it is to me is what it is to me. Because at the end of the day, I'm a be who the fuck I'm going to want to be. That's all I'm going to say about that. Point blank, period. Alright, so I'm here to be that spokesperson for you all there. I'm here to speak for my cancers. I'm here to speak for my introverts. I'm here to speak for my single black ladies. I'm here to speak for those that are over 40 that's deciding that, saying that this is my sexuality and I'm comfortable in. So you can go sit on one. That's what I'm standing in the gap for. That's what I'm standing out there. And that's the audience that I'm reaching. I'm standing on the point where when you see this studio apartment, it's going to be replaced with a studio, a radio show. I'd rather be on a radio show, like actually air radio. You know, people don't do that now anymore. Only people listen to the radio, but whatever. But that's what I really want to do, and that's what I really want to be, is in that area. Multimedia, behind the lines, cruising with my baby, cruising down the street on my 6'4", you know, with my Sagittarius. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm a Cancer, but I love Sagittarius. I think I like Sagittarius because that fieriness. You know what I'm saying? But a healed one. Send me a healed one, universe. Send me one that has dealt with their trauma, that dealt with their childhood trauma, and their baby daddies, baby mamas, dealt with them. Okay, I don't want no more people that's broken. Okay, I'm done with healing people. I'm done with being in the lesson relationships or whatever. Yeah, I call them lessonships. I'm done with being in lessonships. Okay. I'm done with being the one to teach the person how to be a better person just to be a better person with someone else. Okay. I am done with that. I'm done with people looking at me like I'm crazy because I help you tap into your feelings and now you are triggered because you ain't healed. I'm just trying to say, that's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say, Spirit, is that send me somebody that's whole. Send me somebody that likes to talk about their feelings, that likes to communicate and say, you know what, today I feel crappy. Send me someone when I walk in through the door, they have a picture of sweet tea and some corned beef hash with Reuben on there, and they just said, baby, I don't know, I just felt like you was hungry. Send me that, universe. Send me someone, universe, who will give me an ice cream sandwich. If we driving somewhere, they'll give me a mint and chocolate malt. Send me. Okay, that's what we need to talk about. Healthy relationships. Send me someone where if I'm having a bad day, they be like, babe, what's up? Who did it, babe? Who did it? babe? When you know that's serious, who did it, babe? Let me know who did it. Let me know who did it. I don't want to deal with somebody who gotta say, I'm not your mama. I'm not here to teach you this and that. I know you're not here to teach me this and that, but you're here to grow with me. You're here to be that side. You're here to be that extra You're here to give me that because I guarantee you, if you come in and you look on the baby, what's wrong? Who hurt you, babe? That's what I'm talking about. Who we gotta go? We gotta go. That's just how I am. That's what I'm manifesting. That's what I want in my life. That's what I want in my friendships. I'm done with dealing with people in friendships who aren't healed, but they're telling you that you need to get healed. Bitch, no, you get healed. You do some shadow work. You do some inner work. I'm not going to be continuously doing the work and being healed myself, and then you bringing that negative energy over here, you karmic partner. I'm just being raw and real right now. I'm just really tired of it, and I know you are tired of it too. And I know that you've been in your season when you about to glow up. But before you blow up, people like to blow up or show up and blow up. Like to get you off track, like to put you off your rocker, like to kind of test you. And it's crazy because I was speaking to my therapist, and ain't nothing wrong with seeing a therapist because everybody needs to talk to somebody, okay? A therapist even needs a therapist, so come on now. And please believe me, when it's time to do the talking, I am ready to talk and get it out, okay? Anywho, let's get this going. So I was talking to my therapist, and I was telling her about the situation, and she said, that was a test, because I'm telling you, the old me would have been probably negotiated with a compromise. I said, no. You ain't finna talk to me like that. No. You don't get the right to talk to me like that. You need to start speaking to people like that. They don't get the right to talk to you like that. And I'm not talking about being sassy with it. I'm talking about it because you know who you are. Not because you're just talking. Not because you want to be smart and have something to say, because you know who you are. You don't deserve it. I do not give you the right to talk to me like that. You understand? You don't talk to me like that. It's different than I do not give you the right to talk like that. You do not have my permission to talk to me like that. That's standing in your power and letting it be known who you are and that you're not going to go for that. I don't give a care what it is and say. You do not get to talk to me like that. And say, I feel like trying to take advantage of me, and I need to separate myself from this moment and evaluate the situation. It is okay if you have to let go of friends that you've been knowing since high school, since middle school, that you've been knowing for 5, 6, 7 years. And it's definitely okay to forgive a friend that's half in and half out. Some people do not deserve access to you. Some people do not deserve to have the right to share the same energy that you share. Some people are draining you of your energy. Some people are draining you of your purpose. Some people are taking your thoughts and your ideas and making them their own, twisting it, and then turning it out and showing it to you and saying, look what I done made. Some people, you have to understand, some people are saying to themselves, you know what? I want someone that I can love and that can love me back. And then they get into a relationship and then they say, how dare you love me? How dare you not make me want you? How dare you not yell and cuss at me because of something that I did? Who is this person giving me love? Get them out your life. Evaluate yourself. Really look at it. I remember it was times I was afraid to go out and to go places because of my anxiety, because I was afraid that people was going to look at me, because I was afraid I was going to get kidnapped and snatched. But I'm like, we live in a pandemic now. We have places and wars going on. We have people getting hijacked over here, getting kidnapped, getting, drugged and everything else. I cannot continuously allow myself for another second to live in the confinements of someone else's box. I ain't going to do that anymore. I'm going to live my life as it so shall be. I manifest that I have prosperity and life abundantly. I manifest that I have friends that are going to surround me, that's going to celebrate with me through the good, through the bad. That's going to call me up and say, hey, what you doing? Just want to come over and sit with you for a bit. Hey, let's watch some TV. Let's watch Insecure all over again from beginning to end and pick out what we missed. And I am attracting people like that and removing people that ain't and not giving a fuck about it. And you should too. You should understand that the whole that it ain't you, it's me is we gonna use that today. It's definitely your ass today. It's definitely your ass today. That's the statement we're gonna start using. And we'll always, and this is what I want to say because I had to say this all over again. What grows? Here we go. With growth comes change. With change comes wisdom. With wisdom comes knowledge. With knowledge comes understanding. And with understanding comes growth. Thus the cycle continues. Where are you on your cycle? Have you even reached growth yet? Have you even got any understanding? And what did you do to get there? What are you going to do to get there? Did you even take the steps? Yeah, it's just some thoughts, just some random thoughts that I had here. I totally had an out-of-body experience, and Spirit just took over and did whatever Spirit wanted to do, because somebody out here needed to hear that, uncut and unclean. And I kid you not, when I say that I have an out-of-body experience, I literally I'm here, but I said I can hear myself speaking, and I'm like, damn, I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna let I'm gonna let the Spirit do what it has to do. But I just really wanted to share that to a mass of people today, to let you all know that I'm here for you and I'm rooting for you. I let that person go and cut the cord. It's okay. You gotta understand that if it's a soul tie, if it's a twin flame, you gotta understand there's all these soul ties, these there's karmic ties you can have. There's twin flames and soul flames or soul connections. We all are going to be connected to someone. I can have a soul tie or soul connection with my dog, but that don't mean I want to be with him. We can be really tight and really close with that person, but that don't mean I got to be with him. And just because I knew this nigga for 8 years, that don't mean I got to. First of all, if you ain't put a ring on my finger in 8 years, if you ain't put a ring on my finger in 8 years, any man would tell you a man only marries the woman that he loves. A man will only act right for the woman that he loves. A man will only change and do what it is that he wants to do for the woman that he loves. And you ain't it. You would not have to work that hard. You want to know? There's quite a few people that I know that changed for that woman that they love. I know people from firsthand, and I've seen it. A man will only change for the woman that he loves. Somebody had to hear that. And the thing is, he will keep you to be his fool as long as you allow him to be. Because you know what? Deep inside, he know he wrong. Deep inside, he know who you are. But at the same time, he's still trying to find himself. And while he's finding himself, what's so bad with having a little salad on the side? Some croutons every now and then. Until I find that filet mignon, I'm going to treat you like a soybean burger. In the meantime, you got somebody that's waiting for you, that's going to treat you well in that 7-year drought. But you stuck with a little, half-ass stepping nigga over there. That half-ass second man, that half-ass second woman. Me, myself, manifest that the person next to be in my life knows who I am inside and out, and sees me, loves me, appreciates me, and is open with their communication. open with that conversation. We can talk. We can have conversations seriously. I mean, over coffee, just talk. Stimulate my mind. Not my pocket. Not my back. I can get my rose and stimulate my own self. Come on now. We lost the whole concept of relationships. Sex has drowned out the whole concept of relationships. Status, social media has drowned out the whole concepts of relationships and what they really should mean and what they really should be and how to acquire them. Court a person. Get to know them. Enjoy them. Marry your best friend, not their bank account, not their penis size, not their head, not their strap, whatever it is that you use. Don't marry them for that. Marry them for what's in their heart, what's in their mind. And if they have a heart and a mind connection, that's divine connection right there. That's divine power. That's divine unity. I want somebody that's going to be my nucleus. I'm going to just let that resonate right there. I'm going to let that float. I'm going to let that go on out there to the universe. And we set our manifestations. So before I leave out, we're going to set our manifestations here, okay? Let me get what I need to manifest, even though I know what it is, okay? Here we go. All right? Let's breathe. And we're going to let out all the negativity. We're going to let all that BS. We're going to let out that ex. We're going to let out that person that we with that we know we need to get away. We're going to let go of that karmic relationship so we can get off of this karmic cycle and start a new beginning, start new transformations, and allowing positivity to come in, to form. All right? Take 3 deep breaths in and out. In, out. One more time and take all that negative energy, everything that happened to you today and yesteryear in, and let it all, hold it, and just remember that after this I'm letting it out and I'm starting over. And only do it if you want to. You have to do it with intention. And say, in order for the pain to heal, I have to let go of a love that's real. In order for the healing to begin, I have to let go of the love within. And what that means is whatever love that you have, that you hold on to is false, and you want to let go of that, and what it is attached to, so that you can get reborn, so it can die, you can get reborn, and you can get rejuvenated, and you can transform and start anew and begin over and fresh, and start with something that's going to cultivate, that's going to love with fresh soil. It's going to grow fresh garden and vegetation, and you're going to reap from your harvest and not suffer. All right, so I put that out into the universe. Do that, say that, be that, because you are. Remember, as I always say, if you do not have a friend, I am your friend. You have one friend out there, and that you are to always work to be a better version of your yesteryear. Emptiness is form. Form is emptiness. We get what we give. What are you getting? I'm the Queer Cancerian. You have been listening, watching Off on Mondays, Raw on the Real. Hit up my podcast, which is on every platform. It's Off on Mondays, social media dropout. The Queer Cancerian here, and I am Audi 5000. Until then, I would, I who, I holla.